I think a couple of things is, first of all, this notion of hegemony is dead. I would argue that our global military dominance is gone. We've been exposed as incapable of defending our lives. We again, as when we started this, I tried to make the point that we didn't pay attention to the direction in which warfare has developed. And that was evident, and it still is, in the Ukraine war. But we didn't really fully grasp it. Now it's being administered to us the hard way, a very difficult lesson. We're living in a new world where these vast surface fleets with aircraft carriers that we've maintained for decades simply won't work anymore if you try to use them against anybody who has the kind of capability that Iran has. And remember, this capability was built for roughly 1% of the amount of money that we spend every year on national defense. Think about that. They didn't spend trillions of dollars. They took the technology that was there, they organized it differently, and it works. So that's the first thing. Our historic reliance on all the instrumentalities of World War II in new forms is over. So what are we looking at this point? I think Iran has done more than survive, because Iran now has something even more valuable. Iran has a relationship with Russia and China that is steadfast and strong. The Chinese and the Russians have both decided they are not going to allow Iran to be destroyed. So they have not only provided valuable assistance, but they made it clear that should it come to the destruction of Iran, they could potentially intervene. I think we know that. Well, this is a fundamental sea change in international relations for us. And I think we're going to see more of this in the future, because if you look at the numbers of nations and countries and states in the world that are aligning themselves with Iran, China, and Russia, it's substantial. I think to most of the world, Iran is seen as this heroic figure that is standing up to the international bully called the United States, as well as to Israel. Israel has never been popular and has often been hated in the Middle East. Now I think it is widely loathed on a scale that it's hard for us to even imagine. But remember, we allied ourselves with the Israeli state, and the Israeli state made it clear that all of their neighbors were subhuman, that they were unworthy of life. The best thing you could do for them was to dispose of them, eliminate them, bomb them into submission, drive them out. I don't think we want an ally like that, but that's what we've got.